Hello, Sensational Sisters, and we're back. We decided to do one more video that's going to kind of tie into the power of our words. We actually thought we were done, but when we sat here and we started thinking about what we want to do next, we came across a thought that I had jotted down a while back about allowing other people to speak into your life. And this topic can be probably taken in about 100 different directions because we all have so much around us that is speaking into our life on a daily basis that, we could take it to media, friends, spouses, children, enemies, people that aren't our friends. And excuse us for chewing gum because we both decided we probably needed it right about now.
I had that whole dry mouth water thing going on.
I had tea breath going on.
Yeah.
So anyway, sorry for chomping, but don't judge us.
Yeah. It's not nice.
So what we want to do now is just kind of give our opinions, and maybe we should say once again, we're not professionals. We're not here to be a doctor or therapist or anything like that, but our personal opinions on what it means to allow other people to speak into your life. And Leslie, on a daily basis, do you feel, or do you ever feel, because I know I do you ever feel bombarded by expectations and opinions, people just telling you what they think all the time?
Oh, yeah. Well, I come from a very open, I don't want to say tough love. Some people might think it's tough love, family, but we're just very open and honest with each other. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times that can be overwhelming, Sometimes you just don't want to...
You've been around my family.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't want an elaborate, well, you're this way.
Opinion.
Right. You just want okay, that's good. You know what I'm saying? Or don't do that. So, yeah, I do. On a daily basis. And which in turn has made me hang on my family's approval and word. Mm-hmm. Especially my mom. Like, I seek her approval a lot on my decisions.
I do that with my husband.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Like, I literally don't do anything without thinking.
Unless he thinks it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the same. I'm like that with my mom, and I'm 29 years old. I'm like, I'll call mom up and be like, okay, I need some perspective here.
Right.
Like, this is what I'm thinking. Tell me what your thoughts of my thoughts are. And right. I shouldn't do that.
No, because your thoughts are your thoughts.
Exactly. And which really makes me mad now that I think about it, because I have constantly said to people who have gotten their feelings hurt by someone or something, and I've said, don't ever let anyone belittle your feelings. Because
they matter.
Well, no, because your feelings are the only thing you will ever own. Mm-hmm. Don't let somebody say, oh, you shouldn't feel that way.
Oh, I know. I'm big on that.
You know what I'm saying?
I am huge on that. That's actually been an argument here in our home, that you can't tell me how I feel.
Right.
For example, if someone says, you hurt my feelings, and they respond with, oh, I did not.
Yeah, you did.
I'm pretty sure those were my feelings, and they didn't feel very good. So, yes, you did. So, speaking of hubby, he's here. Anyway, so it's important that we not only set boundaries, but we also be specific about who you're going to let talk into your life. Because in the world we live in today, everybody thinks they have a right to an opinion because free speech, there's no filter anymore. Mm-hmm. And people think that I can tell you that you need to lose weight because whatever, or that they just think that it's okay, especially with social media. People sit behind a computer and they'll tell you their thoughts all day long. Mm-hmm. But they'll see you in public and they won't say hi. Sorry, but it's the truth. And people want to be able to tell you their thoughts and their feelings but they don't think about the impact that they have on you truly on a deeper level because they don't really care about you as a person.
Mm-hmm.
So when you allow people to speak into your lives, be specific about who it is. And if someone is putting negative into you constantly, even if it's just in their overall demeanor, just the way that they act, and whenever you're around them, you kind of feel down. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I have people in my life that when I'm around them, I can feel myself like standing a little less tall and using words that maybe I wouldn't normally use, or, you know,
Poison.
it is literally a venom that's put into your life. That's a door slamming. You get ready to walk through the camera.
Sorry.
So when you allow people to just speak whatever it is that's on their minds to you, you're inviting them to really potentially change your opinion of yourself, and even to change where you stand on things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it's about your faith or your political standpoint, or
Your taste in clothes.
right, right, exactly, anything, food.
Mm-hmm.
Anything in your life, people think that they can just push their own opinions into your life when truly you can own it. Own what you believe. Own your, my kids asked me yesterday, what do morals and values mean? What does that mean? Because I use it a lot. I didn't realize that they didn't understand what I meant when I used it. That probably would have been a good thing to start out with. I thought they got that, but she asked me, what does morals and values mean? And so I had to walk her through, that, your morals are your beliefs, what you believe to be true.
Mm-hmm.
It's whether it be about God or anything. Your values are what you hold true, what you value in life. These are the things that are important to me. These are my values. And so don't let other people stomp on that. Don't let other people belittle who you are as a person, because then we start to conform. We start to be afraid to be who we are,
mm-hmm.
and to be proud of who we are. And the way I see it, Leslie, most people at heart are truly good-natured people. The world has changed them. Their circumstances, their hard times, their losses, their friends that have mistreated them.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. Right now, I'm amen.
Yeah. I mean, we are all born naturally good
mm-hmm.
human beings. But when life hits you, wherever it takes you, however far down it takes you, you either let it keep you there or you build yourself back up. And so there's an importance, and I don't want to feel like I'm completely taking this over, but there's an importance in surrounding yourself with people who are willing to lift you up, who are willing to feed you full of who you really are.
Mm-hmm.
And Leslie, you're beautiful. You're a strong woman. You're a great mother. You're a wonderful wife. You look great. She doesn't believe me.
No.
I know why she's laughing.
I look tired today, guys. And I was going to apologize, but I'm not going to. Because I am.
She's tired, so that is what it is.
I'm tired and sore today.
And she doesn't need anybody commenting on
Right.
the YouTube video to say, girl, you look tired. You need to da-da-da-da-da. Because people think they can do that.
Right.
People do that all the time. Girl, what was you thinking in that picture?
I wasn't, because I don't care.
Thinking, who does that? But I'm saying, if you need people who are willing to, okay, I'm going to stop focusing on me for a second, and I'm going to put something into you.
I'm sorry, I'm still laughing.
Because she looks tired, I'm going to tell her, honey, even in your tiredness, you look good. Even in your tiredness, you're beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Even in that, you're great.
Right.
So I get tired too, and I know some days I look rough, but when my husband comes in and says, babe, you look good, I'm like, I do.
Who are you looking at?
Was you thinking yesterday?
I looked pretty good yesterday, but really today?
But the point being is that he feeds into who I am as a person,
Right.
and not necessarily that very moment. So, make sure that if people are poisoning your life, get them out. And you have the right to say, get out of my life. And I don't mean that in a get to step in kind of thing, but start to wean yourself from those people and start surrounding yourself with more positive people who are influencing the things in life that you actually enjoy and the feelings that you enjoy. Do you feel good when people are constantly judging you and telling you, what you need to do, or judging a decision you made? And I don't want to I don't want to go too far into depth with that, but I'm just saying that we do allow people to talk into our lives on a consistent basis, our bosses. And when I say media, I mean media and the government. Government feeds us full of what they want us to hear, and they're very media is filtered, so we don't hear everything. We only hear what they want us to hear. So it's the same thing with just day-to-day contact with people. I'm going to feed you what I want you to hear right now, and it could be good or bad either way. But you control that. You control what you hear, what you input.
And that's the point that I was going to get at, is that it's all about you. It's your control.
Mm-hmm.
You decide what you hear, really. I mean, you can listen to a lot, but when you hear it, that's the important part. You can surround yourself with negativity, or you can surround yourself with positivity, but it's all up to you as to what you absorb. And I think that's the important thing that people need to practice and to realize is that...
because you're never going to get away from the negativity.
No, you're not. It's always going to be around you. It doesn't matter. Like, I went to my mom's the other day to pick my daughter up, and my brother comes down the stairs when I get there, and he's like, we're looking at World War III, don't you? And I was like, give me 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about it right now. I understand my heart is there.
We're already aching right now.
Yes. I just got off work. Just let's talk about something else.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not a big news watcher anyway.
Me either, and I work for The Economist, so the news is like
all around you.
All around me,
mm-hmm.
5 days a week. And the truth is that it's all in God's hands.
Mm-hmm.
It's all in God's hands, and we have to have faith in that. But in the purpose, what we're trying to get across here is that you do control what surrounds you and the input that you take in, and you have a right. You have every right in the world to eliminate things or people, the poison from your life. You have a right to do that.
And in turn, this is going to affect how you speak to yourself, and that's why we kind of tie these videos together.
And others.
Right. And,
the more you allow people to feed into you and tell you what your decision, if it was a good decision, bad decision, whatever, your hair looks good, looks bad, you are going to start hearing the voices of other people versus your own voice.
Right.
What you know to be true of yourself, you're going to start hearing people tell you what their opinions were, and before you know it,
you're going to like
their voice sounds a lot like yours.
Sounds a little better.
Well, or
sometimes or worse.
Sometimes better, sometimes worse. But if you put the right people in place, their voice does sound better than yours. If you put the right people that are speaking goodness into you and positivity into you, then their voice starts to sound better. So you're like, I'm just going to listen to her instead of me.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
She's so smart.
I knew I liked her.
I thought it was pretty all along, but she confirmed it for me.
That's right.
So what we do is eliminate the negative a little bit at a time, make a step forward, always moving in the right direction, always looking forward and knowing what your goal is. And if your goal is to improve your life, then you need to look at the things that are holding you back, that are keeping you in place. And negative input plays a very large role in that. So I want to encourage you all to take a look at your environment, your surroundings, what negative you're feeding in. And I want to say this, Facebook, we know that is a platform for negative. It's where everybody, drops their bombs on the world. I personally like so many pages like organic food pages and inspirational pages and devotionals and stuff, that my news feeds are filled with that stuff and not people. So I don't see a whole lot of negative, but control that environment too. Mm-hmm. It's very important. So with that, ladies, we're all done. We thank you so much for joining us for this last video today, and we'll be posting these on YouTube. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube station.
Yes. Email.
Be active in our Sensational Sisters group. Email us. Any kind of topic suggestions would be great.
We would
That'd be
love
awesome.
them.
We would be, yeah, because we have like brain farts. So feed us. Let us know what you want to hear. Let us know what you need to know, what you need comfort in, even funny stuff, because we're funny sometimes.
We can be.
I think we're funny.
Oh, yeah.
So with that,
We make each other laugh.
that is all that matters. Hers is the voice I hear. So with that, we love you all so much, and we just hope to hear back from you. We hope to have your feedback, and be sure to send it out to any of your lady friends that you think would enjoy it. All right? We love you.
Bye.